I just went and got my rent money. I still need $10 for my rent. And then I have $0 and I need help. I'm hungry. I have $0. I need help. This car is parked next to me. He's driving out behind me right here. Those cars on the other side of him are driving by simultaneous. And then he's stopping at the stop sign right now. I know Whitey was driving by me when he did that. Yeah. Yeah. But I need help. $0. Need help. Anything helps. Cash App or PayPal. Don't sing. It's a little truck. It's a Whitey. Does he sing? Don't sing. This is at the corner of the building. These are simultaneous. Don't sing. This is right at the curb. There's a loud truck. Been lots of loud trucks. A car honked at me. There's been a bunch of sirens today. A few cars honked at me throughout the day. There was one like a little while ago. I think this loud semi is coming to stalk. I hope he's not a stalker, but his car is turning behind me as he drives by me though. It seems like stalker. Car right now. It's driving through the parking lot street thing. There's probably stalkers behind me right now at the corner of the building. I don't know. Not looking back there anymore. Looking forward now. Moving forward. And trying to move forward in life, but they financially fucked me in the ass. So I need all the help I can get, Cash App or PayPal, so I can move forward through life. And maybe they'll eventually hire me at a job that'll pay me enough to live. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm allowed to make money or what. Like the Adjustment Bureau doesn't allow me to make money. And then if I am making money, it's like I can only make so much or whatever. It's like they'll like cut my hours or they'll like whatever. Like at Domino's, I was making pretty good money. But there's a truck in front of me right now. I think there's a semi behind me farting right now too. There's a bunch of stupid shit all day. They've been going fucking crazy today. Like there's been a bunch of planes, a bunch of sirens, a bunch of loud sounds and shit. They've been going fucking crazy with it today. They're losing their fucking minds. I hear someone talking and I step over the curb. I think they're over here. I see a guy with a red shirt over there. Is that the talker? Don't see. They just got in a car right before that, drove by me at the curb, the corner. He's turning behind me as I walk by the car. They're talking again as the semi. Maybe it's them talking. Talking right as the semi drove in front of me. And there's 3 dudes standing in a triangle. It's the stalker thing they like to do. Is probably the triangle thing. This red car is probably synced with the whitey right now. Is it synced? Probably turned with the red car over at the stop sign, then he drove by me with the red car or something synced. This car looks like he's about to sink. Don't sink. Black and silver. I think it was there, and then this is here. What was that? That wasn't synced, you stupid retards. That blue truck was right there. Was he synced? There's a blue truck right there, and then there's a red truck right at the other side. This red car has blue shirt, and this car is right now. And I think it has a 42. And black and black. That wasn't directly next to me, you stupid fucks. Here comes the one light. The whitey was turning when it drove by me. It might have been at the corner of that building, maybe. That's not directly next to me, you fucking dumbass. Come on, you fucking amateurs. You COINTEL amateurs. I hear the train horn. I think it started when those cars drove by me. And then it just went crunk right here at the sidewalk. And then that's a green car at the curb. And he has one taillight. There's a dim taillight, I think. Oh, there's a whitey over there. Shit. Did you see the whitey? Sink. There's a whitey in front of me right now. Those are directly next to me. Good job. That's how you do it. Take notes. Fucking COINTEL amateurs. No, don't do that. That's wrong. It's supposed to be directly next to me at a 90-degree angle with the red and blue. Whip these stalkers into shape, man. They're fucking up. That one looked perfect. There's a blue car, the red car right behind it. And then they're in front of me simultaneous. And then see. And there's 2 other red cars pulling up over there. That was behind me, you fucking retards. God. The whitey's turning right now over there, you see him? Don't sink. Don't sink right at the curb. Don't sink. Ta-da! Is this one green or gray or something? I don't know. Does that one sink? Does it sink? Black and silver. Perfect 90-degree angle. Flawless. This bird just landed on the roof when I stepped on the street. I don't know if it was a sink. I saw that the other day though on the Freemason building. This has an A13 adrenochrome plate. When I walked by the Freemason building the other day, or when I was like walking up toward the Freemason building, there's like this flock of birds that flew up and landed on it, and like the last bird lands on it when I walk up to the intersection. This lady was sinking on me before, and she's sinking on me again right now. She was sinking on me when I walked to Walmart. Don't sink. Alright, that one didn't look sink. Unless he's another COINTEL amateur. Whitey. Here comes the telelift. Oh, he's turning right now when I walk up to the bridge. And then these kids over here sink. They were sinked before, and the kid just ran away sinked when I got to the end of the bridge. I don't know if I had my camera pointed at him or what, but there's children over here that synchronize. That's right. Don't sink. It says a C3 on it. Is he sink? Don't sink. Usually when I see this, it's a sink, so I feel like he's gonna sink. Like these. I think he just stopped when that drove by me. Is he a sink? Don't sink. He's driving again right next to me as the whitey drives by me at the back of the truck. Don't sink. Ooh. It's fun to sink. The telelift was right at the curb. That was a blue car at the one sidewalk. This is a red car at the other sidewalk, and that other car just came out in front of me, and then he's driving out when the red car drives by me. This tan car. That's blue car. Is he synced? I see a FedEx, and I think he synced with the whitey in front of me. There's a red car turning in front of me when that drove by me. That was the lavender Nissan. Was he synced at the corner? Let me take a breath. They just want to make me talk myself to death. And fuck. Let me breathe, guys. I don't know what happened there, but every time I see the Pizza Ranch car, it's synced though, so I don't know if he was synced with the motorcycle or what. It says a 322. I don't know if it's synced, but it's probably a sync. It wasn't at a corner of a house, but that one was that honked. Don't sink. I don't know what that telelift's doing. This blue car seems slightly late. Does he sink? Huh. It's fun to sink. Is that a sink? Don't sink. Don't sink. There's a bike coming up behind me. Is he gonna sink? Don't sink. There's a dog barking as he rides by me on the bike. Was it sink? Don't sink. Those are red and blue. Don't sink. It says 77. Is he sink? Don't sink. Is that sink? Don't sink. This car turning in front of me right now seems like he sinked. I think he was tan. And then that tan truck and that whitey look synced. It's gonna drive by me synced with the other car. Ta-da! I think he came out of the door of the building at the same time. Don't sink. There's the red and the blue. Don't sink. The green car and the tan car probably synced with each other because every time I see a green car synced and every time I see a tan car synced. She's got a red shirt in this car. You sink? Don't sink. It's a tan car and a tan truck. Are they synced? Is that sink? Don't sink. There's a red car and a red car. Oh no! Don't sink. It says 93. Don't sink. Is he synced again? He missed it. Don't sink. Is the bike synced again? Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Is that black and silver? Don't sink. Oh, here comes this one now. Is he gonna sink too? The tow truck? This is at the same time as the bike. Is it sink? Don't sink. Is this bike gonna sink again? Don't sink. Don't sink. Oh, okay. Is this plane gonna sink? Don't sink. The plane looks synced to me. Looks like he synced. I don't know what type of sync it was exactly. I think it was synced with the tow truck turning in front of me. Don't sink. Don't sink. Lots of green cars again today. Yesterday and today, there's a lot of green cars. Better synced. This whitey's turning right now as that's taking off. It's the Ponca Express van. And I think I heard a kid talking synced at the same time or something. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know if it was synced or what. Don't sink. Don't sink. That guy in that tan car was staring at something. I don't know if he was staring at me or something behind me or what. Don't sink. Did you see the black and silver next to me? Don't sink. I hear these engine sounds that I think are synced right now. I think the whiteys tried to sync Here comes the tan car again. Is he gonna be synced with this car? Don't sync. Is he synced with the whitey too? Don't sync. Don't sync. That's a tan car right now. Don't sync. Black and silver. I knew it was gonna be black and silver. Don't sync. Don't sync. That sidewalk over there. Don't sync. Don't sync. At the sidewalk and then at the curb. Don't sync at the other curb. Don't sync. That other car turned in front of me at the sidewalk, I think. Don't sync. Is this a whitey? Don't sync. Is that silver and black at each side of the alley? Don't sync. I don't know about that one. Does it sync? It's hitting his turn signal as this drives by me. And then it's turning in front of me as this drives by me. I think they're both tan cars. It's a tan car turning in front of me and a tan car drove by me. Here comes another tan car when I get across the street. Don't sync. Don't sync. I think this car just came out synced. I hope he's not synced. This is the alley though. He's probably gonna sync at the alley. Just slowly driving forward. Don't sync. Don't sync right now. Directly next to me. Don't sync. This just started backing up next to me too. It's green too. Huh. That car is right at the corner of the house. Is it sync? Don't sync. It says 66 right now. 66er. Man, I wish I was high as a kite right now. I'm sober October right now. Because I can't afford shit. This truck just came out in front of me when that 42 red car drove by me. So the sync's at the alley. Don't sync. That's a white car at the other side of the alley. Don't sync. There's that truck that was synced before. Don't sync. Is it sync? Don't sync. I think all these are synced. These are the whiteys. Is it sync? Don't sync. See the whitey truck, I think. Don't sync. He just turned his lights off. Sync. Oh, he's taking off. Sync. This is synced again. That's also synced with the red shirt. This is synced. Don't sync. What was that? What type of sync was that, man? This whitey's in front of me and sync. Don't sync. I think that one's for the edge of the alley. Box truck was right in the middle of the alley. Comes a car behind me. It's gonna be right at a sync moment. Don't sync. Oh. think this red car is in front of me at the same time. It says 77. Don't sink. It says a 33. Don't sink. I think it's B233. 2233. This red car is in front of me and the red truck drives by me. Is it sink? I think I saw this car synchronizing one day. If it's the same one that I saw. This car's in front of me as he's backing up on the street. Is it synced? I think that car is synced. I think the red car is synced. I think that car is synced. I think they just sync and they sync and then they sync. The tan cars are next to me at the same time as each other. The whiteys are next to me right at the crosswalk, at each side of the crosswalk. I think that's a blue car. I don't know what's happening right now. Don't sink. Is the whitey gonna sink? Don't sink. Is this car sink? Don't sink. Ta-da! Don't sink like a whitey head. Looks whitey up. Don't sink. I don't know what's happening right now. Is this the sink at the train tracks? Was that a sink directly next to me? Is that a sink? Don't sink. Don't sink. Sink. Don't sink. Do I do meth? No. Unless they put meth on my doorknob. They might do that. I don't know. I feel like they put something on my doorknob sometimes. So maybe against my will I might do meth. I don't know. But would I ever do meth? No. This car is turning right now, way up the street. See? This is one that drove by me. See? This guy just started walking right when I stepped over the curb. The guy with the vest on. Don't sink. They were almost next to me, simultaneous with the reds. They tried to sink, but they're stock-tarded. Don't sink. This truck is coming up in front of me as I walk by the door, and he's tan. But yeah, I don't do meth, and I don't do kratom. I've done kratom, but not in years. This red car turned in front of me when the blue's car drove by me. It's always synced. The light turned red right there. And this car's pulling up right when the truck drives through. And then this car's pulling up as he drives by me. And then it's gonna turn when I walk up to the intersection. Right? Yup. Sink. That's why you just pulled up right when that car drove by me. Just pulling up right when I get across the street with this. The one that turned synced. The whitey is tardy. Tardy stock tard. Just the one light. Corner of the building. This one's probably from the corner of the house. Don't sink. Someone walking by me and someone running across the street over there. I don't know. He started, the guy that was walking by me was synced before. So he's probably synced. Sync. Sink. Sink. Black and silver. Sink. 22 sink. Was it sink? I don't know. What's the sink, man? Tell me. Stop gaslighting and just tell me what the sink is. Because sometimes I don't know exactly what the sink is. But I know exactly what happened right there, though. That was synced. There's a car coming behind me right now at this moment. Let's go this way. Black car turning in front of me as black truck drives by me. Let's see. Let's see. Black car with the black car that turned in front of me with the black truck. Let's see. Don't sing. Don't sing. Don't sing. Don't sing. I think he sings, but I'm not sure. Because he didn't do multiple syncs. So, I got a feeling he sings, but I don't know. Does he sing? Don't sing. Don't sing. Don't sing. This car has a C3, but he's not right at the curb though. It seems like an early one and then a late one and then an early one. That has an 86 and a red shirt right now. These are always sync. I hope he doesn't sink. Don't sink. Oh, was he synced? Where's the cat? What up, cat? Say hello to this is my only friend right here. What up, bro? What up, bro? Just the homie. This car right after I walk around this truck, it seems to. My eyes are always wide and dilated. No, they're not. And you know your eyes can dilate without drugs too, right? And you know I've already said that I do acid and shrooms. So I really don't give a fuck what you say about anything. I like psychedelics. Oh my god, he likes psychedelics. Oh! He likes psychedelics and he doesn't stalk like a terrorist. Put him in jail. Oh! But I don't do meth. I don't do kratom. I don't do crack. Never would do crack or meth. Probably would never do kratom again because this is. And like I was like addicted to Kratom for a while because I was doing like fuck that Kratom shit. I'll probably never do Kratom again. But I like weed. I like caffeine. I like shrooms and acid. I like uh, fluoride. Not really. I take fluoride showers every day. So what else? What other drugs? Heroin. I've never done heroin. I would never do heroin. I would never do I would never do this one. What's it called? I forget. I would never do any of those hard drugs. I would never do that. I would never snort sink powder. Drive up to intersection synced. Never be a sinkhead. Ever. There's a whitey in front of me right when he drives behind me way up the street. You forget what you say in your hundreds of videos. LOL, you talked about meth. Oh, the crank version of meth. You were low on cash. What? I've never done meth. What are you talking about? Never done meth. Never would. Unless a gang stalker put it on my doorknob and I accidentally did meth. See two black cars simultaneous. I see a bunch of stalkers up there the whole time walking. These people walking toward me, I think they got a dog and they're probably gonna sink. If they got a dog, are they gonna sink? Don't sink. There's a red truck behind this blue car right when he drives. Way down the street. There's a sinkhead pulling up in front of me right now, and it's gonna drive right down the sidewalk. I see a bunch of sinkheads over there. I see a bunch of whiteys over there. I see a whitey in front of me right now, I think. Way up the street. Stalked hardly far away. Oh yeah, alcohol. I don't do alcohol. Haven't drank in like, I don't know, a bunch of years. Is it sink? I was also walking by that door right when they walked by me. Is it a 22 sink? She's waving at me. Haha, it's fun to sink. She's gonna park right down the alley. Haha. Woohoo! Yeah, I haven't drank alcohol in like since like 2018 or something. This guy has walked out sink. The white truck is sink. Whitey's turning, Rez's car is turning. I heard a sound over here at the same time. I was like, he's gonna turn right now, I bet. Don't sink. Don't sink. I think I just saw a whitey turn in front of me up there. Don't sink. Don't sink. Silver, silver. Oh, look, sink. Is the guy walking gonna sink again? Yup. I knew he was gonna sink at some soon moment. Felt like it was gonna be there or something, or at the alley or something. And it was. Don't sink. Don't sink. That was the aloe truck. Don't sink. I think he was driving through the intersection as the whitey drove behind me. Sinked or something. Is this black and silver? Is it silver? Yup, black and silver. Silver, silver. Black and silver. Black and black. Right as he starts to drive, this one pulls up. Is this black too? I think this whitey just turned right when I walked up. Turned out of the bank. Oh, is this whitey gonna sink again? Don't sink. Don't sink. I think he's waving at me. Is he waving at me? Before he sinks? Huh. It's fun to sink. That whitey and a bird just flew over me and she just came out of the door and it all looks synced. And the birds are flying up right here and it looks synced. Don't sink. Don't sink. I think that car is turning when I walk by. I think this is sinking at the door right now. Don't sink. Has an 84 plate. And it's gonna stop, synced. The alley. With the truck driving in front of me. Huh. Oh, is that silver car synced? What's happening? Honk your horn in front of me so I know it's synced. Or don't sync ever again, preferably, but sync. Don't sync. I think that's a whitey over there. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. So what other drugs did I do that I didn't actually do? Don't sink again. There's the white truck turning. Don't sink again with the white truck. Don't sink. Is this car sink? Sink. Don't sink. This lady in the VFW parking lot gonna sink. Don't sink. Is the whitey sink? Don't sink. She's opened the door right after the whitey turned. I don't know. Did she sink? It says a 44 on his tan. Didn't sink. Does that sink? Don't sink. I think she walked by me when the tan truck drove by me or something. The red pants. Is this the black and silver? Don't sink. Come on, whitey, speed up. You're not here yet. Okay, you're coming up right at the other side of the crosswalk. Okay, I get it now. Don't sing. There's a whitey in front of me at the same time. Don't sing. There's this car turning in front of me way up the street when they came up, and it's the Ponca Express. Oh, it's not the Ponca Express. He's turning at the corner of the building, and he's gonna stop and walk up to the alley. See? That's why he's pulling up. And his red car in the background looks synced with the whitey. And then there's a blue truck behind the red car. Sync. Whitey's gonna turn right now. Oh wait, the light's not green. Never mind. This looks synced. Don't sync. The whitey behind the car looks synced. The whitey is turning synced. That car looks like he's synced way in the background. Probably all the cars are synced. This car is doing a U-turn, but I'm not at the street yet. He might have did it with the other car pulling up to the intersection or something. And he's parking now. Let's see if he syncs. Hope he doesn't sync. Hope he's not a sync head. Don't sync. Alright. Don't sync. This guy walking by, he's getting in the car, walking up next to the car next to me, and getting in the car at the crosswalk. Look, sync. Don't sync. This bird just landed in front of me right in that car. It's driving by me. It says a 911 right now at the door. I don't know if I caught his plate. It's so sunny out here, I can't see shit. This guy looks like he's synced. Just stopped and turned around right next to me at the corner of the building. Oh, don't sync. This car's coming up right now. Is he sync? Don't sync. Don't synchronize. He's pulling up the center of the street. Is he sync? Don't sync. Is it silver? Don't sync. Don't drive by right at the front bumper of the car right as it starts to drive next to me. He says a 66.4 and they're both silver at the corner of the building. This is synced, as always, every time I see one. This is synced. This is a pedophile. And he syncs. There's an engine sound right when I walk in front of it. These motorcycles. That guy synced. They're taking off on the motorcycles right there. Sync. I think he's backfiring next to me, sync. There's a car that did that on the one video. Is he gonna drive right now? Yup, sync. Sync. This guy's opening the car door right when the silver truck drives by me in his black car. Sync. There's a silver car driving by the black car. There's also a black car right here. Is it also the same? There's also a silver car back there that looks synced. There's also these black cars that look synced. He's backing up right now like he's synced. There's also another black car coming, I think. Is it black? Don't sync. There's also a red truck in the background at the other intersection behind the black car. And there was another car back there when I got across the street too. Directly next to me. Those silver cars, they're directly in front of me when the other car drove behind me, and then there's other black and silver cars at the intersection. And I sync. I'm seeing a bunch of silver cars over there that I think are all synced. I don't know. Don't sync in another silver car. Don't sync. Don't sync. I hear a car honking right now going honk, honk. I think there's a blue car turning at the intersection in front of me when the blue car drove by me. And that's a blue car. And that's a blue car that was turning in front of me when it drove by me. And it's driving by right there, the place where they sink. And that's a blue truck. Sink. And that was a blue car, I think. It was a dark blue car. And that's a black car. Alright, what's happening? Is it synced? Don't sink. Is it synced again? Don't sink. Right at the corner of the building. Sink. Don't sink. Nail fan. Oh, look, sink. This has a 4433. Is he a sink head? Probably a sink. Are they sink? Don't sink. Is it sink? Don't sink. Is it sink? Oh, don't sink. Are they synced? I don't know. It's a lot of cars right now. This car's got squeaky brakes right here. Is he synced? He's squeaking next to me. Are they synced? Don't sink. This has a red shirt and the whitey right now. Is he synced? What's not synced? Any of them? Hard to say. These are black and silver synced. There's a dog walker, and this guy just walked around with a red hat. With a red hat and an American flag shirt. There's a blue car, there's a red truck turning over here at the same time, and it's probably synced. He's going. It's fun to sink. Isn't it fun to sink? For a terrorist chomo coat. Isn't it fun to be a terrorist Gestapo? For a baby raping cult? Baby smuggling cult? For a car door closing, it seems sink. Don't sink. Please don't sink. I think I'm seeing a bunch of sink heads up the street from me. There's this guy on the bike that was synced yesterday. It looks synced again. This has a 93 and it looks synced right now. This looks synced. These birds flying over look synced. That had an 86.6. There's someone walking up over here with a plaid shirt. Are they synced? Don't sink. The guy on the bike again, right across the street. Was that synced? Don't sink.